Glasgow High School senior Micah Mullenkamp is the Pedigo Lesenberry Student of the Week.
Discover peace of mind with Pedigo Lesenberry, the trusted name in insurance for over 100 years in South Central Kentucky. Our comprehensive coverage options ensure that you're protected every step of the way. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or business insurance, our experienced team is here to help you make informed decisions that fit your needs. Visit us online at plinsurance.com to learn more and find the right coverage for you. Trust longevity. Trust Pedigo Lesenberry.
GHS engineering teacher J.R. Dakin said Mullenkamp is a model student.
Everything she does is very high level. She gives her best, and very thankful that I've got a student like that. As a person, she's the same way. She's very loyal, hardworking, going to do the right things every time. She leads students. She's always putting out a helping hand to anybody willing to lead in any capacity that she can.
Mullenkamp said Dakin's engineering class has provided her with unique opportunities.
We normally have lots of different projects that we're doing. Right now we just come in, if we have orders that we're doing, we'll design it on the computer and then we'll just take it, put it in the engraver. The project that I've done that I'm probably most proud of is our architectural model. We did an assisted living facility, so we had to design on the computer and then we built it like a model of it. I really want to go to vet school eventually. My family owns a farm, and so we have cows, we had horses and things, and so I've kind of grown up around that and just seeing all the different things, especially like if the vet comes out to the farm and seeing what they do, it's really interested me in that kind of field. 10 years, I hope to be somehow working with animals like dogs, anything, like if I'm a veterinarian or if I just have like a doggy daycare or something like that.
We'd like to thank Pedigo Lesenberry for presenting our Student of the Week.
Here to Sam Royce Field at historic Richardson Stadium. Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune along with you for our broadcast today. We have high school baseball for you as the Scotties take on the Monroe County Falcons. Monroe County coming here at 13-10 on the year. They're coming off of a 10-5 loss to Hart County in their last outing. That was back on Saturday. The Scotties are 7-20 on the year. They lost yesterday in another heartbreaker. 3-2 was the final in that one to the Greene County Dragons. Scotties come in here having lost 9 straight ball games, so they're hoping they can get that streak ended here today against Monroe County. The Scotties have had great success against Monroe County throughout the years. Glasgow has now won 8 straight games against Monroe County. And if you go back and look at the season series since 2001, the Scotties are 43-6 against Monroe County during that time. We'll come back in a moment here on the Don Franklin Auto pregame show, and we'll get Bruce in here, get his thoughts on the matchup. We'll also have our TJ Regional Health starting lineups for you. We're back here on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Don Franklin Auto pregame show. Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune with you. It's Glasgow against Monroe County here in high school baseball from Sam Roy's Field. Let's go ahead and get you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups for both ball clubs. First for the Monroe County Falcons, batting first and in center field is Reese Bartley. Briar Bork will be the catcher today. He'll bat second. Batting third and in left field is Bryson Knuckles. Travis Wood will hit cleanup. He's at first base. Caden Geralds will pitch today for Monroe County. He'll bat fifth. Number 6 hitter is Caleb Stinson. He'll be at third base. The DH today is Grady Starnes. He'll hit seventh, and he'll be hitting for the right fielder Wade Carnahan. Batting eighth, Noah Hogan. He'll be at shortstop. And the second baseman and batting ninth is Jack Dubree. Monroe County 13-10 on the year, and their head coach is Ashley Geralds. For the Scotties, their lineup, of course, also brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Batting first and in center field is Josiah Driver. Hudson Gum will be at shortstop. He'll bat second. Number 3 hitter is the right fielder Houston Haynes. Carter Hodges will bat cleanup, and he'll be pitching today for the Scotties. Stephen Garrett, the number 5 hitter, will be at third base. Garrett Shields is at second base, and he'll bat sixth. Batting seventh is the DH Peyton Limley. He'll be hitting today for the first baseman Braylon Caldwell. Batting eighth, the catcher Bam Nolly, and Landon Martin will bat ninth, and he'll be in left field. The Scotties are 7-20 overall on the year. Their head coach is Cameron Garman. Glasgow assistant coaches are Cord Glass, Corey Haynes, Dylan Poore, and Pudge Morgan. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by TJ Regional Health. And the lineups being introduced here on the field right now. So we've got just a second before we need to take this final break here on the pregame show. But Bruce, this will be our last broadcast for the regular season for Scotty Baseball. Of course, we'll be back here at Sam Royce Field on Monday for the first-round district game against Warren East. That game slated to start at 5:30, so our broadcast on Monday will begin at 5:15 with the Don Franklin pregame show. But the Scotties, obviously, Bruce, struggling a little bit coming in here. They've lost 9 straight ball games. Now, a lot of those have been very close losses, but the Scotties just unfortunately have not been able to get it done in these close games. Much of the year, actually, I was talking with assistant coach Dylan Poore, and he said I think I counted we've had 14 games that were 1- or 2-run games, and we've only won 4 of those 14 games. So Scotties need to try to figure out a way to get the win in these clutch moments in these ball games here.
And you have years that are like that, and if it would have strung 2 or 3 of those together, it might have been just the reverse. They might have won those close games, and where they didn't. And some of the games we've done, I mean, it's not bad errors, a lot of errors, but it'll be an error in those 1- or 2-run games that lose you the game.
Yeah.
Running mistake here or a drop ball here, or where you don't turn the in Barron the other day, he gave up one hit but didn't turn back-to-back double plays that didn't get him out of an inning.
Yep, and the Scotties have had great success against Monroe County throughout the years. Bruce, you heard me say earlier probably that the Scotties are 43-6 against Monroe County. If you go back to the 2001 season, Glasgow has won 8 straight against Monroe County. So hopefully this is the cure for the Scotties' 9-game losing streak here today.
Yeah, I hope maybe we can get a big winning streak going now.
Let's go ahead and take our final time out here on the Don Franklin Auto pregame show as we are about ready for our first pitch here. We'll come back in a moment and have that first pitch, which is sponsored by Ralphie's Fun Center. You're listening to Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto here on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an AC face in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Hard working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Sam Royce Field as we are about to get this thing underway. Glasgow and Monroe County doing battle here this afternoon. Scotties have just one more regular season game left. That is on Friday here at home against the Metcalfe County Hornets. Bruce and I will be over at the softball field tomorrow there on the campus of Glasgow High School. The Lady Scotties will play a game against Clinton County. Tomorrow is a 6 o'clock first pitch. Our broadcast will begin at 5:45 tomorrow afternoon. All right, set to get this thing underway here. Monroe County's first three hitters due up in the first inning. Reese Bartley, Briar Bork, and Bryson Knuckles. Carter Hodges on the hill today for the Scotties. Carter 1-2 on the year with a 2.73 ERA. 32 strikeouts, 17 walks, 33 1/3 innings pitched, and 7th start of the season here today. And the Ralphie's Fun Center first pitch misses for ball one. Hodges into the windup. And that pitch misses as well. 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, the games we've done with Carter, Hodges, he seems to get off to a slow start usually.
Fastball here right down Broadway. First strike of the day.
Yeah, it's probably our best pitcher, but generally that first inning he struggles early.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And the breaking ball got away from him there. Misses up and away. Bartley, a .375 hitter with 11 RBIs. He's a sophomore. Hodges with a 3-1 pitch, and that one misses up and away, so it's a leadoff walk to start the ball game. That'll bring up the catcher, Briar Bork. Our umpires today, we will tell you, Chase Landrum behind the plate, and that, of course, is the famous voice of the Glasgow basketball Scotties and Ladies Scotties behind the plate there. And Mr. Sean Payne out on the bases. We're going to try not to give Chase too much heck, are we?
No.
You don't care.
I won't verbally.
You're going to treat him like any other umpire.
I won't verbally.
Hodges working from the stretch here. Fastball is going to be hit in the air by Bork to the right side. Is it going to stay in play? I don't think so. Houston Haynes gave it a look over there in right field, but couldn't track it down.
He's got his phone in his pocket. I'll just start texting him.
You never know, Chase. He's liable to pick it up mid-pitch and start trying to answer
I know.
you.
He and Dylan are always on that phone.
Here's the 0-1. Well, actually, Hodges is going to throw over to first base, but Bartley back in safely. Now, Chase does a good job as an umpire. We're just messing with him a little bit. Hodges taking a while to get this pitch off. Now he'll throw to first base again, and again Bartley slides back in safely. A little bit of a breeze today, blowing right to left right now, it looks like, according to the flag out there in center field.
Few clouds, too.
Yeah. Few clouds for sure.
It's been a wet spring.
The 0-1 pitch in there on the outside corner for an 0-2 count now. That is an understatement. Wet spring. Yeah. I mowed my yard. It needs to be mowed again 3 days later. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Bork. That is an arrow safety strikeout for Carter Hodges, his first of the day. Next up for the Falcons, the left fielder, Bryson Knuckles. Carter Hodges comes set, checks on his runner, and the pitch. Fastball on the outside half, called a strike.
Well, he threw one strike the first batter, and he's thrown nothing. I mean, strike since, though, since he walked him. So.
Hodges again will throw to first base. Once again, Bartley back in there. Scotty's wearing the Columbia blue jerseys today with white numerals and blue letters that say Glasgow across the front with the white pants and the blue pinstripe, or not the pinstripe, but the blue stripe down the side of the pants. White hat with the blue bill and the blue Scotty paw. The 0-1 pitch misses low. 1-1 here to the junior Bryson Knuckles. Monroe County in all navy blue today. They do have white pinstripes. Says Monroe across the front of their jerseys in white lettering. Breaking ball here from Hodges. Misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike now.
A pretty good little breaking ball. He just didn't chase it.
Hodges with the 2-1, and that one's in the dirt. Nolly able to keep it in front of him. Runner stays put at first base. Hodges behind to the count. 3 balls and a strike. He'll deliver the pitch. Fastball is fouled off.
Hit and run.
Yeah, Bartley had headed for second base, so he'll trot back to the bag at first there.
Will he go again?
Might do it on a 3-2 count, especially.
Let's get a strikeout throwout right here.
Not going this time. Popped up on the infield. And looks like, miscommunication by the Scotties here, but they'll be able to throw Bartley out at first base. And that was Garrett Shields and Braylon Caldwell there at first and second base. And it looked like Braylon was setting up underneath it to make the catch, and then all of a sudden he got out of the way. I don't know if he thought Garrett Shields was calling him off or what, but either way, no harm done. Scotties do still get the out at second base because Bartley obviously had to hold up. He assumed that was going to be caught.
Yeah, the wind brought it back in, I believe, and it just, like I said, communication, but fortunately it.
Here's Travis Wood, 2 away from Monroe County. He'll foul the first pitch off out of play. Wood, a .328 hitter with 13 RBIs.
Plenty of time to make that one up.
Hodges with the 0-1. Runner takes off for second base. The pitch is a ball inside, and the throwdown is to the third base side of the bag, so it'll be a stolen base for Bryson Knuckles, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Bryson Knuckles there at second base. And time called as Bam Nolly goes out to have a word with his pitcher. We are, of course, on YouTube today on the Scotty Channel webpage, or YouTube page, I should say. Also, WCLU website has a link there for the broadcast as well if you'd like to watch the video stream. 1-1 pitch here from Hodges, and this pitch fouled off out of play once again.
Yeah, Bam Nolly had set up on the outside corner on that steal, and if the ball was down, it was probably a good pitch to have to with the runner stealing.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the senior first baseman. Travis Wood at the plate. The pitch on the way. Popped up and fouled off out of play. We are in the top of the first inning, which, by the way, is brought to you by the People's Bank. No score. Monroe County has a runner at second base. 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Wood with 2 away. Hodges delivers. Good breaking ball, and Wood just did get a piece of it and stayed alive.
Yeah, Nolly couldn't hang on to it. Went off his shoulder there.
Another 1 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. And that fastball misses upstairs. Wood was able to hold up. Balls, 2 strikes. Hodges in the motion. breaking ball and a swing and a miss by Wood. A good breaking ball there that started out over the plate, and then by the time it got to Wood, it was in on his hands, and he could not make contact. So another aero safety strikeout for Carter Hodges, his second of the day.
Yeah, the leadoff walk didn't hurt him. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on. Played a half inning here at historic Richardson Stadium, and no score.
We're back after a timeout here. You are listening to Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
The plate in the top of the inning, but did not get anybody around to score. First three hitters due up for the Scotties will be Josiah Driver, Hudson Gum, and Houston Haynes. On the hill today for Monroe County is Caden Geralds. He is 2-3 on the year with a 2.80 ERA, 17 strikeouts, and 15 walks. He has thrown 30 innings of baseball so far this season, making his 7th start of the year here today. Monroe County defense looks like this. The left fielder is Bryson Knuckles. The center fielder is Reese Bartley. Out in right field you have Wade Carnahan. At third base is Caleb Stinson. Shortstop is Noah Hagan. At second base is Jack Dubree. Travis Wood at first base, Briar Bork behind the plate. So JoJo Driver going to start things off for the Scotties here in the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. JoJo's had a very good senior year, batting .375. Caden Geralds, the right-handed junior, set to deliver his first pitch of the afternoon here. Into the windup, and the pitch is a fastball that's outside. The 1-0 is a breaking ball, which stays upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Gerald's into the windup. And popped up foul out of play by JoJo. Driver upset with himself for that one. He felt like he could have done something with that pitch.
Yeah, he wants that one over, doesn't he? Tell the expression.
2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And that fastball is upstairs, so it's 3-1 now. Monroe County got a leadoff walk in the top of the first inning. See if Driver can do the same here. Squares the bunt, pulls back, and swings away. It's a fly ball to left center field, drifting over there and making the catch is the center fielder Reese Bartley for the first out of the inning. Now to bring up the Glasgow shortstop, Hudson Gum. Oh, wait a minute. Houston Haynes is up.
Well,
that is not the order that we had on the lineup card that we were given. Okay. Well, I guess that got changed and we were not notified. So Houston Haynes is at the plate. 308 hitter with 1 RBI. He hits a fly ball to just about the exact same spot as JoJo did. Drifting over, making the catch is Reese Bartley, and there are now 2 away. And here is Hudson Gum. Hudson batting .333, 10 RBIs. And the breaking ball from Gerald stays upstairs. We didn't both look at that lineup card wrong, did we, Bruce? Double check.
Well, I looked at what you had written. I didn't. I think no. I looked
you were
at your
looking at my phone.
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah,
looked at your phone.
We just weren't notified of the change. That's okay. It happens every now and then. 1 ball, 1 strike count here to Hudson Gum. And the pitch from Gerald's. Fastball. Gum swings and misses. 1-2. Gerald's looking for the strikeout here. 1-2 on the way, and it's a ground ball to the left side. Going to be scooped up by the shortstop, Noah Hagan. His throw is not in time.
It's an infield single.
Yep, Hudson just legged that one out.
It was in between that 5-6 hole. It was deep. I mean, it was going to be a long throw because he backed up to the edge of the grass, and Hudson just, when he started down the line, I thought, well, he got a pretty good jump on that ball, and he was able to leg it out.
So Don Franklin auto base hit for Hudson Gum, his first, or the Scotty's first of the day. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter for Glasgow, Carter Hodges. Quick throw to first base by Geralds, but Gum slides back in there safely.
Scotty's keeping that stolen base average up there, 70 of 73, so.
And there goes Gum trying to steal another base. The slide is there, and he is safe. It was a one hopper down from the catcher, Bork, and the tag was applied, but it was late. Gum had already slid in there. So another stolen base for the Scotties.
Base hit here, and Carter Hodges could help himself out big in this first inning.
Hudson now 17 of 17 in stolen bases this season. 1-0 pitch, misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Hodges. Carter batting just under 300 at 298 with 10 RBIs. Gerald's checking on Gum at second base. Now the pitch. That one's a strike on the outside corner. Time called by Bork. Going to go out and have a quick word with Gerald's.
Yeah, position of that last pitch where it came on that outside corner right there. You know, that gap between first and second, you know, if he could have put one into right field, it would. Because there's a big hole between there.
Yeah, there is a big gap. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and Hodges fouls it off out of play. Another 1-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss by Hodges. He is down on strikes, an arrow safety strikeout there for Caden Geralds. And so just like Monroe County did in the top half of the inning, the Scotties strand a runner at second base.
As I say, both teams do strand a runner at second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 1 complete here at Sam Royce Field. We have no score between Monroe County and Glasgow.
You're listening to Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
back here with you at Sam Royce Field, where we have a scoreless game here between Glasgow and Monroe County. And first three hitters due up for Monroe County are going to be Caden Geralds, Caleb Stinson, and Grady Starnes, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. And before we get too deep into this ball game, we should mention the fact that, of course, a name very familiar to Glasgow athletics, at least for those of us who've been around a little while. Mr. Bobby Cook, former Glasgow Scotty basketball coach, has passed away a couple of days ago. And so we just want to acknowledge that and acknowledge the legacy that Coach Cook has here at Glasgow, Bruce.
He did a wonderful job, and of course, I knew Bobby very well and his family, and they were a good family too. His wife taught and sponsored the cheerleaders, and he was a very good coach.
Good coach and a good man.
Gerald's is leading all 5.
Our wishes certainly go out to his family. Best wishes and prayers. Carter Hodges set to deliver the pitch to Caden Geralds, and he will pop the pitch up. Going to stay in play, it looks like. And a good play made there by the catcher, Bam Nolly, as Bam was tracking it and then had to it overran it a little bit and then actually went down on his behind to make the catch. One away.
Yeah, the wind doesn't look like it's blowing much, but it must be blowing enough. It's carrying the ball back toward the west or something. They see the same thing on that one, and that one we misplayed out there at first base a while ago.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Stinson. First pitch to him from Hodges, misses upstairs. The 1-0. Misses downstairs. Do you remember roughly when Coach Cook when he began as the head coach at Glasgow?
I knew, and it was in the 80s.
Good breaking ball there.
No, it was in the 90s. I guess.
No. It was in the 80s for sure. Yeah, because I was a classmate with Amy, one of his daughters.
Amy was the oldest one. There was Amy and Michael and
Michael's
Casey.
the oldest one.
Michael and Amy and Casey, right?
I believe that's right. This pitch fouled off out of play. It would have been in the early 80s, I'm pretty sure, when he first took the job.
Yeah, I think with Donnie Owens followed him.
Donnie followed him, yes. And Donnie came around, I think it was 88, something like that. 88, 89. This pitch misses upstairs. Count is now full.
I have people ask me about certain players, and I said, unless they were in a class with one of my children, I've seen so many.
Pitch going to be fouled off out of play here by Stinson.
I've seen so many, I can't tell you exactly when they played. It's just they run together.
I know how it is. I've been doing this long enough. It's the same way with me now. Payoff pitch coming. Breaking ball called. Strike 3 on the inside corner.
Third strikeout for Mr. Hodges today.
It's an arrow safety strikeout, and that'll bring up the DH, Grady Starnes.
I know I was talking to Carl Napier out there a while ago, and I said I remember one of the memorable times when he first got here when Bobby Wooten played, and we played Bowling Green. Used to play them, first, second game of the year, and they beat us 17.
The pitch from Hodges misses low to Starnes for ball
points
1.
In that early game, and then we played them in the first round of the regional tournament and beat them by 17.
Breaking ball from Hodges, that's a good one. In there for a call, strike 1-1. Just got a text from Chris Poore, and Chris said that Coach Cook's last year at Glasgow was the 86-87 school year. So that's about the time. I thought Donnie came in somewhere around that time. I was a little bit late, but 1 ball, 2 strikes now here to Starnes. Hodges into the windup and the pitch, and a ground ball to the right side, and error there on Braylon Caldwell. Tried to backhand that one instead of getting his body in front of it, and it gets by him, so that will allow Starnes to reach. Now Noah Hagan will come to the plate.
Caldwell, a freshman, you got to learn to get up and block that ball because, if you get over in front of it and block it, you get plenty of time to make the play.
And let's give him a little grace too, because he's not a normal first baseman. We were just talking with Cameron Garment about that. Of course, Evan Templin, who normally plays first base for the Scotties, he is out for the rest of the season with an injury, unfortunately, so we will send him our best.
He's a freshman.
Well.
No, I'm not. No,
I know you're not. I'm just saying. I'm just making a point that he does not normally play first base. So This pitch misses upstairs, 1-0.
I think Coach Garman says he's a natural shortstop, so, and you play it differently, so.
Noah Hagan awaiting the pitch here. Breaking ball in there on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, going to get away from Nolly, and that's going to allow Starnes to take second base on that wild pitch.
Well, Bobby was leaving about the time Henry came back and bought the station then. That was in '88, wasn't it? I believe it.
That sounds about right, Bruce. Yeah, I know Coach Cook was here during the early 80s for that. That much for sure, but I'm not sure if he came late 70s or if he started in the early 80s. I just can't remember. Here's the 2-1. This pitch going to be fouled off out of play. Do have a score for you on the Allen County Scottsville Barron County softball game. Very important game there for both of those ball clubs. We'll give you that score in just a moment. And now Hodge is going to step off the rubber. Game being played at Allen County Scottsville, and Barron County leads 1-0 over ACS after 1 inning of play.
And that's for a 1 seed too.
Yeah. Breaking ball here, hit hard, back up the middle, going to be to the second baseman, no Shields, and he'll go to first base for the out. So that'll end the inning. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about the impact of that Allen County Scottsville Barron County softball game after this break. Bruce.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. 1.5 gone by here at Sam Royce Field, and we still have no score between Monroe County and Glasgow.
You're listening to Glasgow Baseball, presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Back here at Sam Royce Field, we go to the bottom half of the Hardy's second inning. And the first three hitters due up for the Scotties are Stephen Garrett, Garrett Shields, and Peyton Limley, the 5-6-7 hitters. Caden Gerald's with his first pitch of the inning. It's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Garrett, a .250 hitter with 9 RBIs on the season. Now the 0-1. Fastball here misses high. Sun has come out here at Sam Royce Field. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit, it looks like. Here's the 1-1. This pitch going to be fouled back and out of play.
Yeah, it's been a way. We hadn't had a whole lot of rain this week, but it's just been gloomy, cloudy and gloomy most.
Well, it opened up and poured at my house yesterday about 2 o'clock. It came a flood, but it was just one of those pop-up showers. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop, Hagan. He has it. His throw is high, pulls Wood off the bag, but he's able to tag Garrett as he goes by, so there is one away. Next up is Peyton Limley. That's another change to the lineup because we had Garrett Shields before Peyton Limley. So Peyton Limley batting in the 6th spot instead of the 7th spot. And this pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Limley, a 162 hitter with 1 RBI on the year. Gerald's into the windup. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to center field. And the catch going to be made out there by Reese Bartley, 2 away. Getting back to what we were saying there at the end of that last segment, talking about the Allen County Scottsville softball game that's being played today. If Allen County Scottsville wins, then they are the number 1 seed, no question. If Barron County wins, Barron County and ACS will have split during the season, and because of the run differential in the first matchup, Barron County, we understand, has to win today by 4 runs or more to get the number 1 seed to get the tiebreaker.
Correct.
This pitch from Gerald's misses for ball 1, and
That's Bam Nolly.
did we miss a batter somewhere, Bruce? What's going on here? Here's Bam Nolly at the plate now. We had him as the number 8 hitter, and he's batting 7th. This pitch going to be popped up into center field as well. Reese Bartley going to make the catch. So the Scotties will go quietly here in the second inning. Our lineup cards are a mess right here, but we'll get it all figured out.
That's Bartley's 4th put out. We've hit 4 fly balls out to him, but no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 2 complete at historic Richard Stadium. No score between the Scotties and the Falcons.
This is Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Sam Roy's Field. We go to the top half of the 3rd inning now, which is brought to you by TJ Regional Health. We are scoreless between Glasgow and Monroe County. And the first 3 due up for the Falcons are the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Jack Dubree, Reese Bartley, and Briar Bork. Dubree batting 163 on the year. Carter Hodges brings a fastball to start the at-bat. It's a ground ball to the left side, scooped up by the shortstop Hudson Gum. His throw across is just in time. Nice play that time by Hudson. He had to go deep into the hole there between short and third and able to come up and gun Dubree out at first base in a bang-bang play. 1 away, here's Reese Bartley.
Yeah, Garrett dived at it, and I thought he'd knocked it down for a minute, but he got a good bounce. And that's just, of course, Hudson got a pretty good arm on him.
He does. Scotty quarterback, of course. This pitch from Hodges misses outside to Bartley. Bartley with a .375 batting average. The 1-0 pitch nearly hit him. He has to back up out of the way. Now the 2-0. That's a strike at the knees. Two balls and a strike. Hodges delivers. That one's up and away.
He walked his first at bat. Got stranded when I was thrown out on a pop fly.
Now the 3-1 pitch, big cut that time by Bartley, but he did not make contact. Count goes full. Hodges with the payoff pitch. Breaking ball. misses up and away, close, but did not quite get down into the zone. That will be another walk. Drawn by Bartley, his second of the day, brings up the catcher, Briar Bork.
Bork struck out his first at bat on 3 pitches. Got a feeling they'll be running Bartley.
21 out of 23 on the year in stolen bases. There he goes. Pitch in there for a strike. The throw down from Nolly is a little high, and Bartley slides in underneath the tag.
If it's down, he had him. He just had to go up and swipe at him, and if it had been on the bag, the ball beat the runner.
So this is a stolen base for Bartley. No ball and 1 strike to Briar Bork.
Second stolen base for the Falcons here today.
Hodges working from the stretch, delivers the pitch, and it misses upstairs. Well, you're scoreless here in the top half of the 3rd inning, which is brought to you by TJ Regional Health.
Is this our 6th game, I guess, we've been on the air or something like that? Sometimes it just seems like we lose focus.
Now the 1-1. Popped up and foul and out of play. Yeah, we had 7 games scheduled for both baseball and softball this year, and we've tried to move games around and get all 7 in, but it just hasn't been possible. So going to end up with 6 baseball, and hopefully we'll get that one in tomorrow, 6 softball games. There's a foul ball by Bork. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I believe that caught Bam. He's going to give him a break here. Mr. Landrum's going out to toss the ball to the pitcher.
One ball, 2 strikes. Hodges sits, checks his runner. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Bork down on strikes, an arrow safety strikeout for Carter Hodges.
His 4th of the day. That's twice he's gotten Borg.
2 down. That'll bring up the left fielder, Bryson Knuckles.
Knuckles hit into a fielder's choice. He's the one that popped it up, and then we were able to get the force at second because it was on the infield.
And he gets hit by the pitch here. So that'll put him at first base. So runners at first and second now. And that will bring up Travis Wood.
And Wood struck out his first at bat. Took 7 pitches to get him, but we got him.
Hodges taking a long look at the runner at second. Now he'll throw to second base, but the runner back in easily. Barron County continues to lead Allen County Scottsville in softball 1-0. That's after 2 innings of play. Pitch from Hodges here just off the plate outside.
And we've talked about this before, but, you know, of all the schools in the state where you don't play by classes in softball or baseball, the 4th region has 5 of the top 25 teams in it.
In softball.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy. Very tough region. Foul ball here by Wood. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Always has been. And, heck, they've got the 1 and 3, I think. And then, of course, Allen and Barron and East are down the list a little further. But, heck, 2 of them are in this district. If East's still in the 14th district, 3 of the top 25 would be in 1 district.
The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball here, misses upstairs.
Just stayed up. Good pitch. Well, there'd be Yeah, 3 in that. Well,
There's 3 in the 15th district right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah,
2 in the 14th.
Everybody, I think Barron County's in the top 25 now, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they are. Surely they are.
Everybody but Glasgow in our district is ranked in the top 25 in the state in softball. Pretty sure that's correct. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's 53 pitches Carter's pitched here in the first 3 innings. He throws a lot of balls.
Runners will get a head start here. 3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 away. And time called for and granted to Travis Wood. Three-two pitch coming. Runners take off, and strike 3 called on the outside corner. Arrow safety strike out there for Carter Hodges, and that'll end the inning for the Falcons as they leave 2 on the base paths.
Well, there was no runs, no hits. We had a walk and a hit batter, no errors, and 2 left. 2.5 gone. Still no score here between Monroe and Glasgow.
You're listening to Glasgow Baseball, presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You've got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Hard-working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune back here with you at Sam Roy's Field. We go to the bottom half of the TJ Regional Health third inning. Scoreless game still between Glasgow and Monroe County. And the first 3 due up for the Scotties will be we don't know because we're given a lineup card that's a little incorrect. So it is going to be Garrett Shields. So the original card we were given had Garrett batting in the 6th spot, so he's actually batting in the 8th spot.
So that'll put Landon Martin on deck,
Right.
Joe.
And then the third man due up in this inning will be Josiah Driver. So this is the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Caden Gerald's on the hill to start his third inning of work here. He comes with a fastball and swung on and missed by Shields. Garrett hitting .219 on the season. He's a junior. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball, which misses upstairs. One ball, 1 strike. Gerald's with a pitch. Swing and a miss here as Garrett Shields went for one outside there off the plate. Now the 1-2. And a check swing foul ball here by Shields. Another 1-2 pitch. And another check swing foul ball. Gerald's into the windup. Breaking ball stays in the dirt here. And this pitch will change up, it looked like that time from Gerald. Swung on and missed by Shields. He is down for the first out of the inning here, an arrow safety strikeout.
It's a second for Gerald's.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Landon Martin. Landon batting .275 with 10 RBIs. Tries to lay a bunt down here, but fouls it back. This pitch from Gerald's misses upstairs. 1-1 to Landon. This one misses as well. 2 balls and a strike. This one's up and in to Landon. So 3-1 now. Gerald's winds and fires. And this pitch misses high. Gerald's thought he had a strike there, but did not get the call. So that'll be a walk issued by Gerald's. Martin heads down to first base with one away. Now we go back to the top of the Glasgow order with JoJo Driver.
Joe flew out to center field his first bat, a left center field at that. Seven outs, 4 of them have gone to the center fielder, a ground ball to the shortstop, and 2 strikeouts.
Gerald's from the stretch, starts this at bat with a breaking ball that's high.
Well, they're looking for JoJo to bunt at third. They're on the grass.
And throw to first base, but Martin gets back in there. Yeah, third baseman Stinson in on the edge of the grass there. Gerald's to deliver the 1-0 pitch. Actually, he'll throw to first base instead. Once again, Martin back in safely. The 1-0 on the way this time. It's a fastball that's outside.
Yeah, Gerald's paying a lot of attention to Martin there on first base. He just
2 balls and no strikes to count here to JoJo Driver. And Martin takes off for second base on the pitch. Pitch called a strike and an easy stolen base here for Martin as he slid into the bag before the ball ever got to the shortstop.
Scotty's 2 for 2 today on stolen bases. We've had 2 base runners and 2 stolen bases.
Martin with his 5th stolen base of the year there. The 2-1 pitch misses low, 3 balls and a strike. Hudson Gum, actually Houston Haynes waiting on deck for the Scotties. Now the 3-1 is upstairs, so Driver draws the walk, and that will bring the freshman Haynes to the plate. With runners at first and second and 1 away.
First 8 batters, Gerald's had not given up a walk. Now he's walked back-to-back runners. So with base runners on, it sort of distracts him. Houston flew out to left center his first at bat also. He shows bunt.
Squared to lay a bunt down, but pulls back and takes the ball outside.
Yeah, Hudson Gum on deck, and he did have a base hit his first at bat. Scotty's, if he get a good bunt down and advance those runners.
1-0 pitch. Haynes tries to lay it down this time, but he found it back.
That ball was a little high.
Yeah, probably would have been ball 2.
Yeah, he didn't get the bat square on it. Come on up, catch that ball.
One ball, one strike now. Gerald sits. Haynes showing bunt very early here. Pulls back, going to swing away, and he takes the ball up high.
Coach Gerald's fussing, said he squatted and he caught it because he caught it high. But he stood back up, I thought. It was close call. But
it's a breaking ball. I thought it did stay high.
Yeah,
honestly.
I agree.
Here's the 2-1.
That's in the
this
dirt.
Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. And now a throw down by the catcher, Bork, all the way to second base.
I don't
know why in the world he was doing that.
Yeah,
but
it's, a ball there, probably a run. Of course, center fielder's not real deep.
Probably not going to get a run, but you might get to third base on that.
3-1, we might be taking right here.
Haynes showing bunt again. And swings away and fouls it off out of play. So the count will go full.
Big pitch right here.
We'll see if the runners take off. Just one away, so they may not.
No, I doubt it.
It's a 3-2 count. Pitch on the way.
They're
They
going.
do take off, and a chopper to the left side. Stinson will field it at third base and going to try to score here. Landon Martin.
He dropped it. Safe. He dropped the ball. When he swiped, he threw the ball up in the air.
He was initially called out. And now the umpires are going to talk about it because they're going to talk about it here.
The ball did come out. When he made the swipe, it came out. He didn't complete the play, did he?
Well, it came back. I think it came back down into his glove. So does that?
Oh, I didn't.
If the ball doesn't hit the ground, then is it considered that he caught it?
Safe.
And he is going to be safe, they say. So now Coach Gerald wants to have a conversation here with umpire.
Will, does this remind you of anything? All the conversations that you and I had with or watched the other night.
Here's Hudson Gum.
We had the ball game the other night, and I bet we had 15 conversations.
Oh, the Barron County game.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about. I wasn't here for that game. Remember? I don't.
So that's a.
Okay, Will Perkins, our video producer here and cameraman, looking at the replay, and he says the ball did hit the ground. It did not go back into the catcher's glove, so that's why he's ruled safe. So.
Well, that's a 6-3 fielder's choice with an RBI.
And Gum rips this ball into right field. It is going to be caught out there. Wade Carnahan coming in makes a diving catch to save a run here for the Scotties. But Glasgow does get one run in, and they have taken the lead here in the third inning.
Well, there was one run. There were no error, no hits. There was one error and one left. We've completed 3 here at historic Richardson Stadium. Glasgow 1, Monroe County 0.
You're listening to Glasgow baseball, presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Here in high school baseball. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Monroe County. That's Caden Geralds, Caleb Stinson, and Grady Starnes.
Out to Gerald's fouled out to Nolly there, his first at bat.
First pitch in there for a called strike from Carter Hodges.
On a nice catch by Bam.
Here's the 0-1. That one misses outside. Score update for you on the Barron County, Allen County, Scottsville softball game being played in Scottsville. Barron County has a 2-0 lead over the Patriots after 3 innings of play now. This pitch going to be fouled off out of play. Again, if you missed us talking about it earlier, the significance of that is that if Barron County wins, then they will have tied ACS for the district championship. However, Barron, if they win by 4 runs or more, will win the tiebreaker. So Barron not only has to win, they have to win by 4 runs or more to get that number 1 seed. Here's a chopper to the left side. Nice play by the third baseman, Stephen Garrett. His throw in the dirt, but dug out of there by Braylon Caldwell. So a nice play on both ends there. Tough play off the short hop by Stephen Garrett. He made it, and then Caldwell with a nice dig at first base. 1 away. That'll bring up the third baseman, Caleb Stinson.
He struck out looking his first at bat.
Stinson batting just 197 on the year. Good breaking ball to start the at bat here in there for a strike.
He looked at the last pitch for a call strike. He was 3-2 and looked at a strike.
This pitch misses just a bit high, I think.
Nice pitch, though, with a 0-1 count.
Now the 1-1. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. It's only strike 2. Bam Nolly thought it was strike 3. He was throwing down to third base there. 1-2.
And then the sun got Carter Hodges' eyes on the throwback from third. He almost got hit. Wind's picking up a little bit to right field now.
Hodges looking for his 6th strikeout of the day here, but first time is called and granted to Caleb Stinson.
Here we are, our last. We got one more game left. Got him.
Swing and a miss, and that is the 6th strikeout of the day, an arrow safety strikeout for Carter Hodges. And Carter thought that was out number 3. He was headed back to the dugout, so he'll have to go back to the pitcher's mound. But there are 2 away. That'll bring up the DH, Grady Starnes.
With one regular season game, how many teams do you know? I can't remember of us doing any games here that a Glasgow team has not had a home run during the season.
I don't know. Yeah, there's not one so far this year. Here's a chopper over the top of the Monroe County dugout here in foul territory by Starnes. Yeah, that is certainly a rarity, but I'd have to look back. I don't know when or if that has happened in the last several years. Breaking ball here just off the plate inside.
Nice pitch.
One ball, one strike count. The pitch from Hodges. Curveball in there for a strike. Started it off inside and broke back across the plate. Looked like it fooled Starnes. Now the 1-2. This ball hit into left field, and that'll be a Don Franklin auto base hit.
First hit given up by Carter Hodges this afternoon.
So he goes 3 2/3 innings without giving up a hit. 6 strikeouts so far. Hodges has had a good day. Now you just got to get out of this inning with a runner at first base. 2 outs on the board. The hitter will be the shortstop, Noah Hagan.
Yeah, he was hoping to face the minimum of that inning, and he hadn't in an inning yet. He's faced 4, 4, and 5 so far. So
Pitch, foul back, out of play. Hagan batting .258 on the year. This fastball misses upstairs.
he grounded to second his first at bat.
Hodges checking on the runner at first. And time called and granted. Hagan back in the box. And now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball back up the middle. That'll be back-to-back Don Franklin Auto base hits here for the Falcons. Trying to get something going with 2 away here. They have runners at first and second, and now the number 9 hitter, Jack Dubree.
Well, did they put a pinch runner in for? That's not Carnahan. Oh, Starnes batted for. Oh, he's batting for Carnahan.
Yeah,
That's right.
Starnes is the DH
yeah,
batting for
yeah,
Carnahan.
there you go.
Don't confuse me, Bruce. I don't need any help. This pitch misses low, 1-0. Just checking on the runners. And he'll throw to second base, but the runner back in standing up. Like to focus on the hitter here and get this man out. He's just a 163 hitter. And the fastball misses high. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, Bartley on deck. He's drawn walks both of his at bats.
The 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good curveball that time. The 2-1. Curveball called a strike. 2-2. Hodges 1 strike away from getting out of this here. Pitch on the way, and it misses outside.
Base hits a run now for sure, because the runners will be going on a 3-2 count. Something in the gap could score 2.
There go the runners. The pitch is called a ball. The breaking ball missed upstairs. So that'll load the bases for the top of the order. Here comes Reese Bartley. And we'll get a visit to the mound by Glasgow pitching coach Cord Glass.
Coach Jarrell was talking about the Glasgow batter ducking a while ago. Of course, the Dubree, he ducked right there. But, I mean, the ball was up. But had a good inning going and then gave up back-to-back hits and a walk, and now you've got to he's going to have to throw to Bartley, the leadoff hitter.
All of this has happened with 2 outs.
He was cruising right along. And
conference on the mound over with now, so Falcons will bring Reese Bartley to the plate. He'll hit from the left side. The bases loaded and 2 away here in the top of the 4th. This inning brought to you by Raleigh Dental Group. Glasgow in front, 1-0. And this pitch in the dirt, Nolly able to keep it in front of him. The runners stay put. As Bruce just said, Bartley does not have an official at bat in this game. He's walked both times he's come up. A walk here would mean a run.
That's the way things have gone for the Scotties this year, too. It just
breaking ball, fouled off.
It's playable.
But it is going to stay in play. The third baseman, Stephen Garrett, will make the catch in foul ground, and Carter Hodges does get out of the bases-loaded jam, so the Scotties maintain their lead.
There were no runs. There were 2 hits. There were no errors, but the Falcons lead them full.
It's 1-0 Glasgow over Monroe County. You're listening to Glasgow Baseball, presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune, back with you at Sam Royce Field here at Richardson Stadium. We go to the bottom of the Riley Dental Group 4th inning with Glasgow holding a 1-0 lead over the Monroe County Falcons. And for the Scotties, it'll be their 4, 5, and 6 hitters they're to do up. That's going to be Carter Hodges, Stephen Garrett, and Peyton Limley. Take a moment to thank our sponsors here on WCLU for spring sports. They are the People's Bank, Riley Dental Group, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, Ralphie's Fun Center. Glasgow Spring Sports also brought to you by Aero Safety, South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers, and, of course, our presenting sponsor, Don Franklin Auto of Glasgow. Big thank you to those businesses for helping us to bring you Glasgow sports on the radio all spring sports season long. Caden Gerald's just now finishing up his warm-up tosses, so ready to get going here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, Carter Hodges due up. Carter, a .298 hitter with 10 RBIs.
Struck out to end the 1st inning.
Gerald's into the windup to start this at-bat. Swing and a miss by Hodges. Here's the 0-1 delivery. In there for a called strike, 0-2. Gerald's into the windup. His fastball fouled off, and it's going to get out of play. Another 0-2 pitch coming, and this fastball is too far off the plate outside. Tried to get Hodges to chase, and he did not offer. Good location, though, by Gerald's.
Well, Gerald's, they usually must put him on the mat. 2.8 ERA, but he's just 2-3. They have a couple pitchers 3-1, but
now 2-2 as that fastball missed upstairs.
He's given up 24 runs, but only 12 of them have been earned.
Gerald's with a pitch. Breaking ball. Hodges going to hit it right back to Gerald's on the mound. He'll flip it to first base. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Stephen Garrett.
Well, the run he's getting up today is unearned, so.
Breaking ball to Garrett in there for a called strike.
Stephen Garrett grounded out to the shortstop, his first at bat.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball and fouled off. So Garrett quickly in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. (0-2) delivery coming. Breaking ball, grounded to third. Stinson has it. His throw across is there. 2 down. Now the designated hitter, Peyton Limley.
Limley flew out to center field. His first at bat.
Fastball to start the at bat, misses just off the plate outside. (1-0) pitch. Misses high. Gerald's now with a 2-0. Breaking ball, misses low.
Yeah, ball just really dropped off, didn't it?
(3-0) to Limley. Misses high. So a 4-pitch walk issued to Peyton Limley.
Third walk given up by Gerald's.
And that will bring up Bam Nolly for the Scotties. Barron County has extended its lead in softball now to 6-0 over Allen County Scottsville going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, Trojanets need to win that game by 4 runs or more to capture the number 1 seed for the tournament.
They know what they're playing for, so.
Nolly going to hit a ground ball to the left side. Stinson has it. He'll go to first base, but he overthrows him. Nolly rounds first on his way to second. Limley on his way to third. He'll hold up right there. I'm not sure why Stinson didn't go to second anyway to try to get the lead runner, but he chose to go to first base, and his throw was way too high. So the throwing error now puts runners at second and third for the Scotties, and we'll get a courtesy runner for Bam Nolly at second base. That's going to be J.P. Pitcock. The Glasgow hitter will be Garrett Shields.
What JP number?
24.
This is the 4th inning. Garrett struck out to lead off the 3rd.
He sees a breaking ball go by low for ball 1. So big opportunity for the Scotties here with 2 runners in scoring position. They lead it 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, Gerald's just throwing a 1-hitter.
There are 2 down. Fastball swung on and missed.
That came back in the 1st inning. So he's, like you say, for the era, he shut the Scotties down.
Gerald's kicks and fires. Fastball popped up
playable
on the infield, and it will be caught. So the Scotties going to strand 2 runners in scoring position as the first baseman Travis Wood makes the catch in fair territory right near the first base bag.
No runs. There were no hits. There was 1 error and 2 left. We've completed 4. Glasgow 1, Monroe County 0.
This is Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We go to the top of the fifth inning, brought to you by Arrows Safety. Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune with you, and a 1-0 lead for the Scotties over Monroe County. The Falcons will send Briar Bork, Bryson Knuckles, and Travis Wood, their 2-3-4 hitters, to the plate. Carter Hodges starts the inning with a fastball that misses high. Here's the 1-0. This ball hit in the air to center field. JoJo Driver coming in on it hard, and he will make a sliding catch. I think JoJo initially thought that ball was going to be a little deeper than what it was, and then when he realized he had to come in on it hard, and he was able to get there in time, one away.
Well, there'd been a little breeze, and it had died, and and he took one step back, didn't he, and then had to really hustle.
Next up, the number 3 hitter, the left fielder, Bryson Knuckles.
He hit into a fielder's choice his first at bat, and that was a little pop-up that we were able to throw the runner out that fell, and then he was hit by a pitch back in the third inning.
Hodges with a pitch. Ball flied to right field, and making the catch out there, Houston Haynes. So quickly 2 away here in the fifth. Now the cleanup man, Travis Wood.
He has struck out both at bats on a 2-2 pitch and a 3-2 pitch.
Wood batting .328 on the season when we started the day. Left-handed hitter will fly this ball to left field, and drifting back is Landon Martin, and he'll make the catch. So a very quick and quiet top of the fifth inning here for Carter Hodges and the Scotties.
Well, the easiest inning Carter had. He only threw 4 pitches that inning and got 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Still 1-0 after 4.5 here.
This is Glasgow Baseball, presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We are headed to the bottom of the Arrows Safety fifth inning here at Sam Roy's Field. Glasgow holding on to a 1-0 lead over Monroe County. First 3 hitters due up for Glasgow: Landon Martin, JoJo Driver, and Houston Haynes. They are the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Scotty's trying to break a current 9-game losing skid they're in the midst of. They've had some tough luck losses during that skid. They lost to ACS 2-1, lost to Barron County 3-2, lost to Logan County 10-9, lost to Campbellsville 7-5, lost yesterday to Greene County 3-2. So several close losses in this 9-game skid.
Yeah, Logan, one of the better teams. We did the Logan first game, and it's 1-0. So they've had 1-run games both times against Logan, and they're one of the better ball clubs in the 4th region. So
Landon Martin will step into the left-handed box to face Gerald's.
Drew a walk and scored on the drop throw home.
Gerald's misses with a fastball up and away. 1-0 pitch coming. In there for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Martin turns on it, fouls it off, and going to get out of play, I believe. One ball, two strikes to the junior left fielder. Gerald's winds and delivers. And the fastball got a piece of Martin, got his hand. And Martin is in some pain.
Yeah, that hurts.
Actually, may have got him on the wrist, I think. It looks like he's holding just below his hand, the bottom of his wrist maybe.
And probably, you know how that bone sticks out there on your wrist. That's a bad spot. Coach Vaughn's out there to administer to him, so.
Martin gonna stay in the game here. I do not think they're gonna say that was a hit batter. They're gonna say it was a foul ball. So he'll come back to the plate as he takes a couple practice swings.
And they called that a strike. Well,
had to have if they're not gonna send him to first base. It had to be a strike. Had to be a foul ball.
I just thought maybe he's swinging the bat to check his wrist out, but I guess he's gonna have to step back in. Boy, it's tough, isn't it?
It is.
Have a hurt wrist, and then winds up being a foul ball.
So the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Is Martin going to try to tough it out here and stay in the ball game?
If we was doing college ball, we'd still be sitting here watching the replay.
Well, we have replay, but I don't think they want
it don't count.
Here's breaking ball, misses upstairs.
But our replay wouldn't show that.
Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, so Martin down on strikes. An arrow safety strike out here for Gerald's as Martin goes back to the dugout holding that left wrist. 1 down, back to the top of the order for the Scotties. Here's JoJo Driver.
JoJo has flown to center field, and he has walked.
Barron County continuing to lead Allen County Scottsville in softball 6-0. They are now going into the bottom of the 5th. Pitch in the dirt and outside as well to Driver.
What do they call that? The Hawkeye camera or some kind of camera they got that they can zoom in on in that college stuff. And
I have no idea, Bruce.
They can get some great views on whether.
Here's the 1-0. Driver tried to lay a bunt down and then did not make contact. Tried to drag bunt there for a base hit. Third baseman Stinson still in on the edge of the grass. Driver going to swing away here, though, and he'll foul it back out of play. It's been a pitcher's duel here at Sam Roy's Field. Both pitchers have thrown well in a 1-0 game, and I think Bruce said the 1 run Glasgow has is unearned, so neither pitcher's given up an earned run here.
That would have been the third out at the plate if they'd held on to it. So
now the 1-2. And here's a fly ball to center field. Bartley coming in on it. He will make the catch. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. And next up, Houston Haynes.
Start to say he's going to be pretty tired when he gets done, but that's the first out. He had 4 of the first 6 outs. And
talking about Bartley out in center field?
Yeah, that's his 5th put out in center field.
Fastball to Haynes, misses high.
Haynes flew out to center field his first bat and then hit into a fielder's choice with RBI, of course, that unearned run. But
another high fastball here to Haynes for the count. 2 balls and no strikes.
He hit it to shortstop and was thrown out at first, and we scored on the run home.
Gerald's winds and fires. Another high fastball, 3-0.
Gerald's has 3 strikeouts and 3 walks on the day and 1 hit. He's pitched a very good game, and he's only thrown, well.
And strike one called here. That one right down the middle by Gerald's.
That was his 78th pitch.
Here's the 3-1. And that one's low, so Haynes will draw the 2-out walk. Brings up the Scotty shortstop, Hudson Gum.
Hudson has her only hit, Joe. I'd just like to see us get a home run. Of course, Tompkinsville has
They only have one on the year.
Know, that's just
Glasgow has none, and Monroe County has 0, or has 1. Gerald's from the stretch with Haynes at first base. They'll throw to first base, and Monroe County thought they had him, but the umpire says Houston got back in there. And again, a throw to first base. Haynes definitely back in safely this time.
I guess it had to have been a district tournament over at Tompkinsville one year up there. You know, they play up the old school, and I believe Poppy Franklin's who it was hit a home run up there and hit the old school. You know, it broke a window. Huh?
Breaking ball here, misses upstairs. The throw down to second base as Haynes tries to steal second base, and he will be in there safely only because the man covering the bag did not hang on to the throw. The catcher, Bork, bounced the throw in, and Dubree could not hang on to it. If he did, then Haynes would have been out.
He didn't have a very good jump because the ball was there way in front of him.
So a break for the Scotties. Gum awaiting the pitch. Here it comes. Fastball is a strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Gerald's with a pitch, and this one misses outside.
We had back-to-back walks in that 4th inning where we scored, but that was with just 1 out. He does have 2 outs. So.
Scotties would love to have an insurance run here. The man in scoring position. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and Gum goes after one that's probably up and out of the strike zone. He fouls it off out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes as Haynes gets his lead at second. Gerald sets the pitch. Gum hits this one in the air to the right side, and it's fouled off and also out of play. We'll get another 2-2 pitch here. It's on the way. Haynes takes off for third. The throw down to third is not in time. It's another stolen base. Bit of a gamble that time by Houston Haynes with 2 outs. He decides to go to third, and he gets it.
I don't think he was running on his own, do you?
I don't know.
I don't know, but and now a wild pitch or a base hit is really be big.
And fastball will be fouled off out of play. So Haynes with 2 stolen bases. So on the year now is 8 of 9. Another 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, knocked down by Geralds. Can he get it to first base in time? He did, but the throw is offline. So the run is in for the Scotties. Gum digs for second base. He slides in safely there.
Well,
Gerald's knew he had to rush that throw.
I'm scoring it. I think he had it beat. Do you think, or was it? I can't.
It would have been very close, Bruce. I don't know. Would have been very close. You're not the official book, so give it a hit if you want to.
Well, but then an error on the throw.
Yeah, an error gave him the extra base. Sure.
He advances on the extra base.
So if you give him a hit, that gives him the RBI as well. 2-0 lead for the Scotties.
Well, I think he would have had the RBI, and that would have been an earned run. I think he was ahead of it, and
And now Monroe County head coach Ashley Geralds has another question for our umpires. That was a very quick conversation. He heads right back to the dugout. So 2-0 Glasgow here in the bottom of the fifth. Hudson Gum at second base. And your hitter is the cleanup man, the pitcher, Carter Hodges.
Carter has struck out and grounded out.
Swings through the fastball for strike one.
I mean, Gerald's was lucky to get the glove on it, to knock it down, or that ball's through the middle, and it's a run anyway.
Right. Here's the 0-1. Foul tip back into the catcher's glove. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, Carter could really help himself, Hodges, right here, if he could get a base hit and plate Gum, because it to give him a 3-run lead, it'd really be big with 2 innings to go.
The pitch, Gum takes off for third base, and
Yeah,
Hodges strikes out, so that will end the inning. Arrow safety strikeout for Caden Geralds, but Glasgow does get 1 insurance run in here in the fifth.
That was his 4th strikeout. We had 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and we strand 1. We've completed 5 here at Sam Royce Field, and it's Glasgow 2, Monroe County 0.
This is Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
View here at Sam Royce Field. We move now to the top of the 6th inning, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Myers. And it'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Monroe County. That's Caden Geralds, Caleb Stinson, and Grady Starnes. Glasgow holding a 2-0 lead over the Falcons. Geralds, the Monroe County pitcher, stepping in with a .333 batting average on the season.
Joe Carter Hodges threw 5 innings, threw 81 pitches, and that inning extended there. Geralds was running behind him quite a bit, but he's now thrown 90 through 5.
Fastball from Hodges in there for a strike.
So I doubt if either pitcher, well, I guess it could get a complete game if he don't give him more hits. But
breaking ball here popped up in foul territory. Bam Nolly going to give it a look, and he'll make his 2nd catch of the day in foul territory behind home plate, 1 away.
And both times Geralds was the batter.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, that'll bring up the third baseman, Caleb Stinson.
And he struck out looking in the 2nd, struck out swinging in the 4th. You know, in that inning where they sent so many runners to the plate, we got the first 2 outs and then gave up back-to-back hits.
Good breaking ball by Hodges to start this at bat in there for a strike.
But we were able to get out of it on
another good breaking ball. It's strike 2 called, 0-2.
Pop out to third base. So
Hodges winds and fires. And third breaking ball called, strike 3 on the inside corner.
He's had him all 3 times on strikeouts. That's 3 of his 8 strikeouts on the day.
Arrow safety strikeout there for Hodges. What a day for Carter Hodges, 8 strikeouts. That'll bring up Grady Starnes for the Falcons.
He reached on an error, and he has singled. Got stranded on third base.
Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Boy, Hodges in the groove right now.
Yeah, that's just his.
The 0-1 pitch, and that one misses a bit outside.
Yeah, he's just thrown 7 pitches so far this inning.
Had a very quick 5th inning as well. 1-1 now. Breaking ball and swinging and missing here is Starnes. It was a nasty pitch there from Hodges. The ball had a ton of break on it. Here's the 1-2. Another breaking ball hit back up the middle. Hudson Gum going to get to it. He'll charge his throw in time, and Falcons will go 1-2-3 for the second consecutive inning.
Yeah, a 4-pitch inning, and now here is a 9-pitch inning for Carter. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. So after 5.5, Glasgow still leads 2-0.
This is Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers. Scotty's on top of Monroe County 2-0 in this one. And Stephen Garrett will lead things off. He'll be followed by Peyton Limley and Bam Nolly. Caden Gerald still pitching for Monroe County, and a swing and a miss by Garrett.
Mr. Garrett still looking for his first hit. He's grounded to short and then grounded to third his first 2 at-bats.
The 0-1 going to be fouled back. NFL just released their schedule for the 2025 season. Just checking out the Titans games here. Now the 0-2 going to be fouled back.
Well, what you think about their draft pick?
Hey, man, you get the number 1 pick, you got to go quarterback. I do wish it was a stronger quarterback class this year, but Cam Ward hopefully will turn out to be pretty good. We'll see. The 0-2, this one misses upstairs. If you're the Titans, you have to go quarterback anyway.
Yeah,
I wanted Will Levis. I pulled for Will to do it, but
you just don't think he has it? You think he'll? I mean,
the
he'll battle, don't you
pitch
think?
and a swing and a miss, and Garrett down on strikes. One away.
That's a 5th strikeout for Gerald's.
I just can't see him taking Ward number 1 and then him not starting. I may be wrong.
Well, the
we'll
money,
see.
yeah, I agree. They must have seen something that they thought that, he just, I
think I am surprised the franchise kept Levis, to be quite honest with you. I thought they might trade him away. Here's Peyton Limley at the plate. This pitch misses upstairs.
Peyton flew out to center field and walked. She got stranded on third in that 4th inning.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball here misses upstairs. Ground ball to third base. Stinson has it. Throw across the diamond is there. 2 away.
Well, to me, talking about football, though, I think part of Levis's deal, I mean, he could have been a little better. But the last couple of years, the Titans' offensive line has just been awful.
Well, atrocious, yes.
And I mean, I don't care who the quarterback is. If they don't protect him, ain't nobody going to be very good.
I don't argue with that too much, to be honest with you. Bam Nolly at the plate. First pitch he sees misses upstairs. What also hurt Levis is all the stupid turnovers, though.
Yeah, well, I agree. He tried to make bad
sometimes.
decisions. He tried to make throws he couldn't make.
The 1-0 pitch misses upstairs, 2-0. And he did cut down on him a little bit as the season went on, but
for years they had Henry, and they were going to run first and then throw. And that's been a trade of Tennessee for some time.
Ever since they've been here in Nashville. Had some great running backs. Eddie George, Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry. This pitch misses down as well. 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch from Gerald's. Misses upstairs, so with 4 straight balls to Bam Nolly. He gets the 2-out walk here in the 6th. And that will bring up Garrett Shields. Garrett Shields batting .219 on the year. A little Eazy-E walk-up music there for Garrett Shields, I believe. And a foul tip here for strike 1. And Shields hurting here. Did that ball go off of his leg? I didn't think it did, but maybe it did. His left shin, it looks like, trying to walk it off. No balls in the strike here to Shields as he gets back into the box. Glasgow on top, 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Scotties have a runner on at first base. It's J.P. Pitcock, the courtesy runner for Bam Nolly. Swing and a miss by Shields here. Actually a foul tip, they say, back into the catcher's glove. Either way, it's strike 2.
Well, he struck out his first at bat, and then he popped out to first base his last at bat.
Gerald's with the pitch. Fastball is low. Bork throws down to first base, but Pitcock back in safely. One-two pitch coming. Fly ball to center field here. It'll be caught by Reese Bartley, and that will end the 6th for the Scotties. Glasgow 3 outs away here from picking up the win over Monroe County.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. 6 gone here at Sam Royce Field. Glasgow 2, Monroe County 0.
This is Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCOU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We go to the top half of the 7th inning here at Sam Roy's Field. Glasgow 2, Monroe County nothing. The Scotties try to end this 9-game skid that they're on here.
8, 9, and 1.
For Monroe County, that's Noah Hagan, Jack Dubry, and Reese Bartley. Carter Hodges trying to throw a complete game here as his first pitch misses in the dirt.
He's thrown 90 pitches through 6 innings. So
now the 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. Garrett Shields has it. His throw is there. There's one away. Yeah, Carter has been very efficient today. His last 2 innings, I think you said he had thrown a total of what? Less than 10 pitches,
13
right?
pitches.
13 pitches, okay.
Yeah, in the last 2, and then that's 15 pitches to the last 7 batters. And
here's Jack Dubry.
He grounded to short and walked.
First pitch he sees is a strike on the outside corner. Ground ball again to Shields at second base. Again, he has it. The throw is there. 2 down. Scotty's 1 out away here from the win.
Yeah, let's don't get overconfident here now.
Falcons have only been shut out twice all year long.
Well, the leadoff batter, Bartley, has been on twice. He's walked twice, and then he fouled out to third base to end that 4th inning.
Pitch here misses outside, 1-0. Glasgow has only pitched 1 shutout all year long. That was against Nicholas County down in Fort Walton Beach all the way back on April the 7th. It's the only shutout of the year for the Scotties. This pitch misses as well. 2-0 now to Reese Bartley. The pitch, ball low, 3-0.
He's done walk 3 times. I'm sure he's taken right here with them trailing 2-0.
And he was taking all the way, it looked like. Strike 1 called. The pitch missed inside. Hodges thought he had it, but didn't get the call, so that'll put Bartley at first base and brings the tying run to the plate in the form of catcher Briar Bork.
4th walk given up, and Bartley has 3 of them. Bork struck out, and flew out to center field.
Score update for you on the Barron County, Allen County, Scottsville softball game. The Patriots are on the board, but Barron County still leads 6-1 after 6 innings of play. Again, Barron County must win that game by 4 runs or more to get the number 1 seed for the tournament. That would give them the tiebreaker over Allen County, Scottsville. Pitch to Bork, misses upstairs, 1-0. Fastball here, popped up and out of play. Of course, Glasgow will play whoever winds up being the number 1 seed in softball. Both first-round softball games going to be played over at Glasgow High School on Monday evening. Don't have the official start times yet. 1-1 pitch, grounded to third base. Stephen Garrett has it. His throw across the diamond is there in time, and the Scotties will end their 9-game skid as they get their 2nd shutout of the season. This one coming over Monroe County by a score of 2-0. So Glasgow will improve to 8-20 on the year. Falcons will fall to 13-11. Scotties have now won 9 straight ball games against these Monroe County Falcons. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame show, where we will take a look at the final stats brought to you by Ralphie's Fun Center. We'll also have our Hardee's Hot and Fresh Play of the Game and the SCRTC Player of the Game. And we also will be joined by Glasgow head coach Cameron Garman to discuss his team's 2-0 victory over Monroe County here at Sam Roy's Field. You're listening to Glasgow Baseball presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCOU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink, all for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure that we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Reliable internet and great customer service, 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community.
2-0 winner over Monroe County today here in high school baseball. And time now to take a look at the final stats brought to you by Ralphie's Fun Center. And for that, here is Bruce.
All right. Thank you, Joe. This game, Scotty's do win it, as Joe told you, 2-0. Monroe County had no runs. There were 2 hits. Scotty's committed 1 error, and the Falcons strand 8. Caden Geralds will pick up a loss here today on the mound. He'll fall to 2-4 on the season. He pitched 6 innings, faced 26 batters. He struck out 4, walked 4, struck out 5, walked 4, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. Did not have a wild pitch or a hit batter. Offensively for the Falcons today, Reese Bartley was 0 for 1 with a stolen base and 3 base on balls. Briar Bork was 0 for 4. He had an error. He struck out twice. Bryson Knuckles was 0 for 2, had a stolen base, was hit by a pitch. Travis Wood was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Caden Gerald was 0 for 3. He had a throwing error. Caleb Stinson was 0 for 3. He also had an error. He struck out 3 times. Graydon Starnes got one of their hits. He was, Wade Carnahan got – no, Starnes got the hit because he was a DH. He was 1 for 3 with a single. Noah Hagan was 1 for 3 with a single. And Jack Dubree was 0 for 2 on the afternoon, and he did draw a walk on the afternoon. 24 official at-bats, no runs on 2 hits. They commit 3 errors. They had 2 stolen bases. 1 hit batter. They drew 4 walks and struck out 7 times. The Falcons will fall to 13-11 on the season. For the Scotties today, 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 3 Monroe errors. They strand 6. Carter Hodge will pick up the win today. He will improve to 2-2 on the season. He pitched 7 innings, faced 29 batters, struck out 7, walked 4, had 2 hits, did not give up a run. He did hit 1 batter. Carter wound up on the afternoon. Let's see. I told you he had 4, 6, 15, 18. He threw 108 pitches on the afternoon. For offensively for the Scotties today, JoJo Driver was 0 for 2 with a base on balls. Houston Haynes was 0 for 2. He did score a run. He had 2 stolen bases and an RBI. Hudson Gum was 2 for 3 with a stolen base and an RBI. Carter Hodges was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Stephen Garrett was 0 for 3 with 1 strikeout. Peyton Limley was 0 for 2. He drew a walk. Braylon Caldwell, playing first base, did commit the only Scotty error. Bam Nolly was 0 for 2 with a walk. Garrett Shields was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Landon Martin was 0 for 1. He did score a run. He had a stolen base. He drew a walk, and he struck out once. 21 official at-bats. 2 hits. Scotties commit 1 error. They had 4 stolen bases. They drew 4 walks. They struck out 5 times and had 2 RBI. But they'll improve to 8-20 on the season. And as I said, Carter Hodges will improve to 2-2, and I'm sure he will improve his ERA on the day.
All right, Bruce, thank you very much. Coach Cameron Garman has moved in alongside here, so we'll hand the headset off to him and get Cameron's thoughts on this one here today. And Cam, it's been a while since you guys got a victory. April the 21st, you guys have had some really tough luck losses during this stretch. This one has to feel pretty good, I imagine.
Yeah, that's our 15th game decided by 2 runs or less.
Wow.
And so with that win, we're 5-10 in those ball games. So you take that, it could easily be flipped, and then we've had some, no disrespect to anybody, but we've had Butler County rained out twice, and Edmondson got rained out, and those could have easily been 1-2 run ball games too, where at least we felt like we had a chance to win.
Right.
We weren't playing a top 25 team. So a little bit of, you can call it bad luck, but also we're still learning and growing, and a lot of guys out there, it's their first year playing varsity, and we're still figuring it all out, and we've still got time to get better. But, yeah, super, super happy we were able to finish the deal today.
I think we got to start with the performance of Carter Hodges, your junior pitcher on the mound today. Cam, he goes the full distance here, and he faced 29 batters, struck out 7, walked 4, had 2 hits that he gave up, did not give up an earned run or any runs on the day, actually. He only hit 1 batter, so I thought he was pretty sharp today.
Yeah, and he didn't let anything compound out there. Super proud of him. And then I was proud of him. He didn't have a good day at the plate. Did not let it affect him. He made the 3rd out of the inning a lot of times and had to go right back out there and pitch. And just super proud of him. He did awesome. The defense backed him up for the most part, and that's what it takes to win a good ball game.
2 hits on the day for your ball club, both by Hudson Gum. He was hitting the ball well today, I thought.
Yeah, he was seeing it well. I mean, the ball was popping off his bat, and was able to get us a run and scored a run as well, I believe. So appreciate his effort today. Yeah, had a big RBI for us.
You guys have one more game today, Cam. But before we get into that, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about all season long. You guys have been very aggressive on the base paths this year. Looking at your stolen base numbers, and I know you had 4 today. So now on the season, you guys have 74 stolen bases in 77 attempts.
Wow.
I mean, did you know coming into the season, Cam, that was going to be a part of your offense this year?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of my style, is just playing aggressive. I kind of watch UK baseball a lot, and they like to slash, fake bunt steal, and that's kind of my style too. And quite frankly, I mean, when we're not a team that can just really bang it around. So you get guys on base, you kind of got to let them run a little bit and get in scoring position and take your chances. But yeah, I'm proud of our guys being locked in and getting good jumps and being aggressive.
And defensively today, we did have you with one error, but that was by a kid who's not really used to playing the position he was playing today.
Yeah.
So I thought defensively you guys were pretty solid as well.
Yeah, I'm proud. And Braylon played awesome yesterday. He made 2 or 3 plays. He's not going to be perfect by no means, but and that was more of a situational thing. It was 2 outs. He should have just blocked it up, but he'll learn from it. We'll get better. But yeah, I'm super proud of him stepping in. It's huge for our team with Evan going down.
You've had a couple freshmen contributing this year, Cam, talking to freshmen. I mean, Houston Haynes is a kid who started out the year down in the bottom of the lineup, and he has worked his way up into that number 2 spot today. He's been playing well.
Yeah, he's a solid ball player. He's very smart, knows how to play the game, can steal bases, and just, also even kill. He doesn't get emotional out there. Very smart up there at the box, can get on base, does not care to lay a bunt down. Like, he'll do whatever, and super proud of him. He committed to the weight room. He played football last year, committed to the weight room, and he got himself in such physical shape where he can handle the bat out there. He can throw, he can run, and do different stuff. Very proud of him.
Well, you got one more regular season game. That's at home on Friday against Metcalfe County, and then you'll play that first district game of the season, or the first district game of the tournament will come for you guys in the semifinals on Monday at 5:30 here at Sam Roy's Field. Your opponent is going to be the Warren East Raiders. You guys lost to them twice during the year. One game was a very good ball game, though. Yep. What will it take for you guys, because this will be the last time we'll get the chance to talk to you before that game, what will it take for you guys to pull off that win on Monday?
Just some stuff I talk about all the time. We got those strikes, make routine plays, have quality at bats, and put it all together, and we'll give them our best shot.
Cam, we appreciate your time up here, and we'll see you Monday against the Raiders, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Scotty head coach Cameron Garman, his ball club winning it today 2-0 over the Monroe County Falcons. Let's go ahead and tell you about our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game for you. It is Carter Hodges getting his 5th strikeout of the day. That came in the top of the 3rd inning, and he stranded 2 Monroe County runners on the base path. Stranded 2 Monroe County runners on the base paths with that strikeout, and that is our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game. So congratulations to Carter Hodges for that, and we'll come back in a moment as we take our final time out here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up, and we'll take a look at our SCRTC player of the game, and we'll wrap things up here from Glasgow High School. Again, your final score, Glasgow 2, Monroe County nothing here in baseball. You're listening to Glasgow Baseball, presented by Don Franklin Auto on WCODU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Back here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up, let's tell you about our SCRTC player of the game. It is Carter Hodges, the Glasgow junior pitcher. Had an outstanding day on the mound. Carter gets his second win of the year, goes 2-2 on the year now. He faced 29 batters, went all 7 innings for the Scotties. He struck out 7, he walked 4, gave up just 2 hits, and did not give up a run. So Carter Hodges, our SCRTC player of the game, brought to you by South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative. Let's give you a score update once again as the Allen County Scottsville Barron County softball game is now in the bottom of the 7th. And actually, I just got a text. The Barron County Trojanettes are your district champions in 15th District softball as they win over Allen County Scottsville today by a score of 6-1 at Scottsville. And Barron County, again, if you missed us talking about it earlier, the Trojanettes had to win by 4 runs or more to earn the tiebreaker over Allen County Scottsville because they split during the regular season. Well, Barron County wins by 5 runs. And so Barron County will be the 1 seed in softball, Allen County Scottsville the 2 seed, Warren East the 3 seed, and Glasgow the 4 seed. So that means the Trojanettes and the Lady Scotties will match up in the district semifinals on Monday evening. We're not 100% certain of those start times yet, but we do know that Jay Turner is going to have the broadcast of that game for you on WCOU Burgundy 104.7 FM. But stay tuned, and we'll get those start times out to you as soon as we know. Typically, it would probably be a 5 or 5:30 start, most likely a 5:30 start, but again, it's not official. So we'll let you know that once those times come out here on the air and on our website as well, I'm sure. So that wraps things up for us here from Glasgow High School. Do want to say thank you to everybody who helped us with the broadcast today. Jonathan Talley on production, back at the studio on the board for us. We appreciate his efforts. Will Perkins, our cameraman and video producer here for our YouTube stream. And my broadcast partner, of course, was Bruce Tribune. Once again, your final score, Glasgow 2, Monroe County nothing. Scotties improved to 8-20 on the year. Falcons fall to 13-11. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.